Hi guys, welcome back to another video. As we all know, rabbits can be really adventurous and enjoy playing with toys, like many other animals. Although some toys for rabbits can end up being really pricey, so I've made this video to show you 6 amazing easy DIY rabbit toys to make at home for less than half the price. I've tested all of these out on my bunny and they are definitely Binky approved. But before I get into the video, I want to say how massively grateful I am for everyone who subscribed last week. I have over double subscribers now, and I really appreciate the support you guys have gave me and Binky. So thank you so much. While on the topic, I also want to say a huge thank you to Ellie for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it, and you, like many others, made my year. I also want to put out there that I didn't get the notification when the majority of you subscribed. So if you subscribed, comment down below so that I can give you a shout out in a future video. With all that said, I hope you enjoy the video. Goodbye.
Sailing on, please don't go. Stay a while, so very cold.
So first up is a hidey house. A hidey house is actually a necessity, and what you need is a cardboard box. Not this one because it has ink, but I'm using this as an example because somehow it's the only cardboard box that I have around that I can use. But make sure it doesn't have ink, stickers on, tape. So this is really a bad example. This is like a cardboard box that you shouldn't use, but it's a cardboard box. So anything like an Amazon package, but make sure that it doesn't have any ink on. Also for this DIY you will need scissors to cut out the hole in your hidey house. Next you're just going to want to cut a hole in your hidey house. This basically ensures that your bunny has a way to get in, and make sure you also have a hole on the back or wherever so that your bunny can also get out. If your bunny's not using a hidey house that you made for him and you only have one entrance and not an exit, this is probably because it feels pressured if a prey comes near him that or her, that he won't or she won't be able to escape quickly. You can also add turrets if you want to be a bit more fancy and make it sort of look like a castle, as long as they're cardboard and no glue is seeping out if you use glue. But that's pretty much all for the hidey house. Okay, so next up is a hay toy, basically using toilet paper. So I've just named it a toilet paper hay toy. And basically all you need is some toilet paper. I have loads of these, but bunnies like these because they're cardboard and they're really easy to make DIYs out of because of their shape. Some hay, Timothy or alfalfa depending on your bunny's age, and some scissors. So next up you want to, using your scissors, make some holes or cuts in your toilet paper. Next up, at the top you're going to want to fold it. Please don't use any glue as it may be harmful to your bunnies and they're most likely going to cue this to try and get the hay out. Next you're going to want to stuff it as full as you can with the hay. It may not look that impressive right now, but your bunnies will end up trying to pull out the hay from the little slits. And then finish by folding the last side where you inserted the hay in, and you have your toy. Your bunnies may really like this if they really like trying to get hay, and it just makes feeding time more adventurous. For the next craft you'll need exactly the same thing. So take your scissors and make slits in your toilet roll and then fold them in. You don't need any glue for this, this is pretty easy. Like the last one, stuff hay in it so that you sort of have something that looks like this. Now you can stop here or you can carry on and sort of make it hanging by taking your twine and wrap it around it so that you can hang it up and your bunnies can eat, chew, tug, whatever they want to do with it. Also, I'm going to be using a lot of twine in our DIYs, and that's because twine is safe for rabbits and small animals. I really suggest using twine. If you are using anything else like string and rope, it will suddenly turn not suitable for rabbits, so make sure you're using twine. If you don't have any, you can simply order some online. It's not like limited, it's quite it's like it will always be there. I made the rope a bit short so that it fits where I want to place it in my bunny's enclosure. You can make it long, it doesn't have to be this short. Personally, if I was to put it anywhere else, this would be way too short. So it's totally up to you and customizable. You can do many things with toilet paper rolls, you don't have to do this. So for the next craft, you'll need wood, a saw, a drill, and some twine. I just want to point out there that these are quite mechanical tools. These aren't easy like scissors or just twine. So if you are not confident using these tools, you may definitely need parental guidance, or you may need a parent to do it for you, because accidents can be happened, and if you don't use them properly and you're not confident with them, then you can really hurt yourself, because these are sharp and a lot of accidents can happen with drills. But with twine, again, you can't replace this, you need this. So you're going to want to position your wood in, I forgot what this is called, but this thing, and it basically holds it really tight for you so that you can saw accurately. You don't need this, but it's safer if you have it like this, and you need to be really careful if you don't have it like this. But when you have it like that, take your saw and saw at least 3 different pieces of wood. Once you have drilled the pieces, you can you'll have holes in them. You can either sand them. This is safe so that they don't get splinters in their mouth while they chew. But if your bunny's not fussy and is careful, and you know you've done it before and it hasn't hurt them, and you're not ready to take the extra precaution that they are, then you don't have to sand them. Next, take a long piece of twine and thread your little wood pieces through the twine. Make sure you put a knot at the top, so a knot here of twine and a knot here of twine, so that they can stay high up. Once you have done that, you can hang it up, and that is basically the toy complete. Your bunny will really like to chew on it. I know my bunny does. So for this next toy, you want to use some cardboard. This may have been from your hidey house, some hay, or some pellets. These can be treats, your pellets, whatever your bunny really likes, and will draw them to this toy more. So first, you want to put your hay in the middle of your piece of cardboard. Also, remember to place some of your treats in the middle with your hay. Then roll up your piece of cardboard and secure it with twine and give it to your bunnies. They will probably go crazy for the treats inside and start trying to dig around. So next, for the next toy, you will want some twine, saw, and bamboo pieces. I have a lot of these bamboo pieces because the people we brought our house that we currently live in really like to do some gardening, and these are quite common for using, well, a lot of gardeners use them to prop up their plants. So if you're unsure where to find these, you may want to have a look in your garden or in your shed, or you can just order them online. Like the last hack, you're going to want to saw around 3 pieces of bamboo, and these are good because they have holes already made so you don't have to drill them. And you're going to want to take a piece of your twine, then you want to thread it through your piece of twine and tie it up at the end so that you can hang it anywhere in your bunny's enclosure. I personally made it short again so that I can hang it in a certain area of my bunny's enclosure, but this may be very, very, very different for you. So last but not least, this is how to make a dung bell. So for this you need a stick. I suggest willow because it acts as a painkiller, especially for old bunnies, and bunnies really like willow, and just any other stick, but it should be like sort of round, so it will end up looking like a weight or something sort of like that. Then again, like the last two, you want to saw out 2 pieces of your piece of wood. Then drill a hole and thread it through your stick, and you have this dung bell sort of thing, and my rabbit really loves these. So if you're unsure whether to try these, I'd say really have a good go at them because they are legendary. That's it for this video. I hope you're staying safe and I hope you're staying happy and well. Also, thank you to my subscribers again. Also, if I didn't give you a shout out, please comment down below your name. Thank you and goodbye.